Hey, how are you doing, my good friends? Hey, yeah, I thought I might do a little stream tonight because it is what it is, it is a rather tough day for us who are single, and lonely. Yeah, so, hey, Mr. Sean Sticks, Sean Hammer. Yeah, are you single? Tell me first, sir. Be honest, please. Yeah, of course. This is I want to cheer up people who are single like me on Valentine's, which has been the case for like many last few Valentines for me. I'm really surprised to see you here, Mr. Sticks. Let's see who else comes. I'm wearing these. I don't really know why I'm wearing it. Because I was listening to something. I am single and actually prefer it since girlfriends tend to overwhelm me and I need a lot of time to myself away from. Yeah, I kind of understand. I all kind of feel the same, to be honest. I feel it's too much of a, you know, drag almost to be in a relationship and also too many disappointments, I have also had experienced and where the girl or woman was first, really nice. I mean, but then suddenly showed her bitchy side. Oh, yes, Ivan. Hehe. Evo, dobro, kako si ti? Miro, kralju. Hehe. Yes, it's kind of hard, to get involved with somebody for real. Pjevaj, pjevaj. For real, Yeah. Može, može kad dođem tamo, ne znam kad će to biti, ali ove godine vjerovatno. Trebalo bi. Da. Pa, ako hoćeš, naravno, to je tvoj izbor. Ja mislim da hoćeš, ti si još mlad. Ja sam već malo umoran od tih stvari, ali može dole. Yeah. Yeah. Dobro, ja imam malo više, ali nije bitno. Hey, how are you, man? Denis, šta ima? How are you spending Valentine's? Tell me. Miro, tvoj zemljak ili naš zemljak, ajmo reći, iz Zagreba. Ja sam živio u Zagrebu davno, to je bilo još dok je rat trajao 9 mjeseci. Da, lijep grad, nema šta. Lagano. Da, samo napiše, ako možeš na engleskom. Hey, oh, Vic. Hey, how are you, Mr. Hinojosa? ¿Cómo está? Yeah, so it's Valentine's. For a long time I was really, yeah, I was almost desperate. Like every time when I was single on Valentine's Day. And let me be honest, that has been the case for a long time now. But now I don't really give much damn. Oh, hey, my my good friend Andy. So nice to see you. Well, you are a married man, are you not? I think you said. Maybe I'm wrong. It's kind of warmer now. Yeah, it's a little warmer. That's why I'm dressed like this today. We have a lot of snow. Nah, nah. Hey, all right. Well, as I already talked about in some of my videos, there are advantages also, to everything. And being single, of course. Now, there's quite many people, and young people also are single, actually, as far as I can see. Yeah, well, we don't have to talk about that, I think. I talked about enough about that. Just a moment, I gotta go get something to drink. Be back now, right? Right. Okay, I'm back. All right. Yeah, I almost get, pissed off. No, it's fine. Don't worry. Because they just, focus so much on that this day, in the everywhere in the media's TV. Yeah, they just use it to make, money. Really, that's what it is. Yeah, all these Valentine's cards, whatever, chocolates, flowers. Yeah, that's why I liked that episode of Married with Children, when Al is trying to get Peggy some presents for Valentine's. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, me too, actually. So that's good. And you know what's funny? The fragrance I chose is by Valentino. Imagine that. What a coincidence. Yeah. I just don't get why have such a day like in the middle of February. Like still, it's winter, right? In most countries. I mean, well, maybe not now, but why not have it like in the spring? Like April, May. Yeah, that's the only good thing about it. I mean, it can be a real headache, I mean, also, and it's always the man who's supposed to be, fix everything, like go like, where to go out and eat, and the gifts, whatever. I mean, this is what I told my mother earlier. When you are single, your heart hurts or aches. When you have somebody, your head aches because you always have to think, where to go and what to buy her. And no, I bought that Coral Fantasy. Yeah, because I read it has tobacco and I like it, and fruit also, kind of fruity. All right, now this is also boring Roma, but Coral Fantasy. I think I'm gonna take these off. All right, this is better. No, 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 not that. Sorry. That's all right. Can we? No. All right. Hmm. I'm not that satisfied with my new computer, I must tell you. I don't know why, but whenever I'm on this, watching somebody else's live stream, let's say, it kind of gets slow. I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. I think I've been really, sold a cat in the sack. Coral Fantasy is good I have, but I do not use it too much really. Why is that? You don't like it too well, maybe. It's good but not great, I guess. Yeah, I don't really expect anything great, but I guess I hope it will be good enough to wear at least sometimes, occasionally, when you buy something at a discount, you don't always have the privilege or choice of choosing the best stuff, all the best stuff, because this niche stuff, it's only on Black Friday they give it on a discount here, like Amouage, for instance. Only then everything is on a discount, almost everything. But for Valentine's Day, as far as I could see, mostly designer stuff that they sell on discount. Yeah. Well, this chat has certainly gone down. I don't know what's going on. You were right. People just move on. But now some new have started to arrive. New people. It goes up and down all the time. I know it's not a big deal. Lately, I only wear niche stuff. I just like to use stuff that don't smell like something. Yeah, I mean, you get a lot of the same scent profiles. That's the problem. Hey, supply S&D. How are you, buddy? Oh, Mr. Smelly. Would you care to hop on if you want? I can give you a link. Dan Stank. Even as a married man, I treasure nothing more than a bit of solitude. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not a good feeling to always be like, like swamped with people around you. Only if you are going through a tough phase of it, then you need company, of course. Yeah, but normally It's a, you know, hassle, definitely. I can put the link here in the chat, so if anybody wants to hop on, they can. There it is. Yeah, John Varvatos. Well, I would say Varvatos, but I know everybody says. That's the one I want to check out this year. That's one of those that I've kind of, you know, set out to, you know, get more acquainted with of the houses. I heard good things about John Varvatos. There comes Henry Legend. Yeah, I imagine he does, probably. Or actually, I don't know now. Well, all right, thank you. That's all right. Hmm. As I said, you know, earlier, the problem is with getting into a relationship is, you know, being willing to take chances, you know, like because too easily you can get disappointed, you know, if that woman or whatever it doesn't turn out to be the way you expected, you know, or the way she seemed to be, or he, doesn't matter what, but I'm speaking from my perspective now. So yeah, that's really tough to swallow, that disappointment, you know. Oh, Yoshi, nice. Have a good dinner. What are you eating? Now it's my turn to ask you, what are you having for dinner, Yoshi? I don't know what like to chat about any topic. You mean would I like to chat or you like? Sorry, I didn't understand. So yeah, I mean, not that one should not keep trying to find the right one, but yeah, it can be very hard. Of course, it can be a, you know, a trial. Yeah, 10 people were online. Now it's nine. Chinese veggie, of course. So you are a vegetarian, then Yoshi. Sweet Tim, hello to you, sir. Your name is Tim too. I have a really good friend from the boxing community, you know. It's called Tim. Shout out to him. Under 30. Yeah, that's his AI will save us. Sorry, what's going on? Will save us from dating. I mean, yeah, dating can really be, oh man, such a hassle. Such a, even hassle is too mild a word for it. You know, Such a fucking colonoscopy. I mean, especially if you all the time have to go through that process of always meeting new women or whatever you are after, even men, whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, for me it's women, so people have been buying. Where do you mean? Not here, I hope. No. For sure haven't paid anybody any of my subs. Yeah, I imagine that. Because you are just a sweet soul. You are a gentle soul like me, I can tell. And it's a hard process, hard world. The dating world is a kind of merciless, even it can be. Because a woman will dump you like a bad potato if she finds out you don't have everything she wants. Man, doesn't matter how charming you are, whatever, intelligent. All right, I'm looking forward to that. Would you go? No, you know my answer, Yoshi. Why do you ask? Come on. Faconable Regatta. It's a cross between CK1 and Chrome with a strong merino. That sounds good, thank you. Panouage. Panouage. There's also that. Wow. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know you didn't mean me. I was just joking. I mean, I guess just got to 600 subs for crying out loud. I mean, people who buy subs have at least a few thousand. Yeah, they don't buy just 100 or something. 50. Yeah, it's become a business. That's the problem. Once YouTube was just for fun, but now it's deadly serious competition, business, people making money, even living off it. Same with TikTok, and yeah, I don't like it, but that's how it is. Yeah, of course. I should have called it just a second. No, not that one. Valentino instead of Valentine's. Lonely Hearts Club, Valentino. We should get Almanzano stay. Yeah, I wish we could. He's not here, unfortunately. He's not easy to get tracked. Oh, Bruce, a big hello to Bruce. He's a great guy. My Valentine is making a nice thing. That's great. I'm happy to hear that, Bruce. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah. You know what? How this process goes, when people are single, suddenly you get that feeling, especially when the spring is coming, like, I miss that feeling of being in love, and but you don't think over it, like what can happen, you can get your heart, broken, and you just rush into it, and yeah, very often you get disappointed, especially online, dating. Forget about it. I mean, if you're gonna date, I mean, let's put it this way: try to go out and meet women. All right. If you can't, if you are bad at it, then try with the online dating. but don't first go online. That's what many people do, and they regret it. I think most of them, or many of them. Nah, no, not really. I mean, not anymore for sure. I mean, she never really kind of never busted my, what. No, I mean, she knows that I had problems. Like, I was always very shy. I mean, introverted, and yeah, it was hard for me to, you know. But that's why internet dating was made for shy people. But now everybody does it, even those who aren't shy. So that's the thing, the problem. Because earlier it was much easier to find somebody like you, because it was almost only shy people that used it back then. But now, no, like everybody uses it. So, it's harder to find your match now. And it's become a real industry, of course, as well. Earlier, you had mostly these chat rooms, and stuff. Yeah, so so that was the thing, back then. I remember like when I was 21, 22, I kind of had a few romances there, but they never really materialized. I would meet one girl one day or night, and then later I couldn't find her. So that was, I mean, Valentino was a sage. He still is. Yeah, of course. Never be desperate any day. Wise words, my friend. Online dating was one score. Yeah, yeah, it was considered really. That's why I also didn't want to do it because I didn't want to kind of sink to that level because, I thought it was just so desperate, like losers, dating. But yeah, I guess I was wrong, I made a mistake. I was a little too proud, but at the same time, I couldn't, I was too kind of having problems, too shy and stuff to go out and try to, find a date that way. And so it didn't work out, at all. So, yeah. But, yeah, now that I think about it, especially now that I'm in in my 40s, I need, enough peace and not turbulence, not disturbance, hurry, whatever. So I don't know if I could really handle well being in a relationship unless that it was with somebody who was very understanding, very compassionate, very nice, very mild. So yeah, of course, but it's hard to find. I mean, I started dating her when she was 17. We've been together half our life. Yeah, yeah, you got lucky. Some people get lucky that way, and others don't. They had to do that. Lots of miserable men buy flowers in supermarket. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they are miserable in another way. They have to please their wives, and yeah, it's a bitch. I can imagine, especially when you are married, and have been for a while, and have to do every like Valentine's Day is a headache for you. Take her to a pizza place if she's her. Yeah, that's a good one. That's not a bad, yeah, method. To find sleeping alone is a waste. maybe, maybe, but yeah, You know, earlier this year, I declared that I would try, my hand at online dating, but I'm still considering. I'm not really sure if I want to do it. I mean, yeah. The thing is, not all of these women that the problem is they're not always very honest. Some of those don't even upload pictures, or they upload much younger photos of themselves than they are now and stuff like that. So when you meet them, you get you know a shock, like, what? Who is this? Like, that's her? No way, man. She looked a lot better in that picture. As you age, you learn the power of just being open. You're both like, hey, this is what I like. Don't like it, well, you're probably not a match. Yeah. Yeah, it's very important to like the same stuff. I mean, not you don't have to be like have to like everything that she likes or vice versa, but you have to have something in common, enough things in common, or what? How is it gonna go? Well, how is it gonna go? you know. Oh, Montrese is here. Hey, my friend. Yeah, maybe I should. I mean, you should. Hey, hello, Bill. Everybody should at least give it a try. Give it a go. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm not too optimistic. But maybe I could. Oh, here's our friend Montrese. I could use to just have some practice. Hey, what's up?
What's up, boss? What's happening?
Hey, nothing much, just chatting here, because it's Valentine and there are some single people online, I know. Yeah, so I wanted to kind of cheer everybody up.
It's a lot of single people out here, man. You know what it is? It's that new age stuff that's going on. Where
Yeah, yeah,
that's
I've
what it is.
noticed. Yeah, and some really kind of young and good looking people even are single also. That's a bad sign.
That's because man, what I'm noticing is a lot of men, especially like where I'm at in America, it's this red pill thing. So it's like they attack women and they talk about women all the time. So do you think a woman is going to want to be with you if you're talking like that?
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Would I date a younger woman? Why not? I mean, there's a guy, who is a big celebrity where I come from, Boston, and he is born like 68, I think that, and he married a woman like who was born in 93 or something. So why not 25 years?
That's
you know.
disgusting, man.
Yeah, but I mean, he says she is very mature, for her age and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would really marry someone that much younger, but I know 10 years or 15, maybe even. That's all right. I think probably. Yeah.
I mean, but the thing is, though, if he's born in '68 and she born in '93, it's she's gonna be doing shit that you're not really gonna be wanting to do. She gonna have energy that you ain't gonna have. She's still gonna want to go
Yeah.
out, go out and get out and party. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You're not gonna really be able to do that. So
It's true, but he is kind of uh, full of energy for his age. Quite
and
vibrant man.
he can be full of energy. You know, he can work
Mm.
out and all that, but it's still age. Like it's still things that she gonna be doing that he not gonna be into. He's not gonna be wanting to
Yeah.
do. She still got more. She younger than he is, so that's a big age difference. Like like you said,
Mm.
it's not like 5, 10 years or whatever. We talking 25 years. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta Jones. That was the same same difference, 25 years. They divorced in the end, yeah. And yeah, Yoshi, Erica dated. I mean, she was. What do you think about that? Because I know she was engaged to a guy who was like 67 or something when she was 23. Like holy shit.
Again, man, like well, to me, man, like with the whole Erica thing, I, I've seen it before, um, and I don't know what her reasons was. Now,
Hmm.
RXL, he'll tell you his, he'll tell you his reasons, but I don't know. I'm not. That's not something that I would do. You know what I'm saying. Like if I'm 50, I'm not trying to date a 20-year old. I want
Yeah.
to date somebody around my age.
Yeah.
Because there's immaturity that's gonna come with that.
Hmm.
So do you want
Yeah. I
that kind
mean
of
that.
head? Huh?
Yeah, that would mean that like looks mean a lot to you, like the physical stuff, because young, of course, young women will be more attractive, of course, than an older woman always, or most in most cases, right? So yeah, that means that you are kind of superficial, if you only date like much younger women. Yeah. Well, I
I
think this
mean,
guy was married before, of course. He was married like when he was, yeah, he got
I'm just
first married
saying, if you
to a
date
woman of
somebody,
his. Yeah.
if you dating somebody 20, 30 years younger than you, don't expect them to come home at the time you think they're gonna come home.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. I would never really marry someone that much. No way. Yeah.
No, it's too young, bro. 'Cause like I said, you in your 60s and 70s. You gonna be retired in the bed. Around 7, 8 o'clock. You know, they gonna be
Yeah.
out partying and kicking it, man, full of energy, bro. So, oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. That's true. That's true, man. I really, it's hard to be, really wise when it comes, but sometimes it can be like real love, true love. It just happens that one is a lot older than the other one. What are
Hey,
you
you
gonna
can
do?
love somebody.
Yeah,
You can
of
love
course.
somebody, but at the
Yeah,
same time, you can love them as much as you want, but they gonna be out there. You ain't gonna be out there like that. But I do think a lot of
yeah,
these women they marry these older guys for money. You know,
mm, yeah,
when
yeah,
you
of
see a woman
course.
that's yeah, when you see a woman that's 22 years old and she's married to an 80-year-old man, she's with him for money.
Mm,
She's not with him
yeah,
because she really care about him. She's waiting on him to drop dead.
yeah. That's a gold digger, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I can't stand those. I mean, and they pretend like they really love them, but no, come on. Like the one that married what's his name? What was his name? Hugh Hefner. She was like 24 and he was like 84.
Hugh Hefner
Yeah.
was the one of the sickest people that I've ever
Yeah.
seen. I watched his documentary, and I say sick because he had his daughter in the porn industry. He had his wife in it. He had
Mhm.
his 7 year. It was an old documentary. His 7-year-old son was watching porn. I'm like, what kind of fucking sick family is that? So,
Yeah.
and then like
Also the
he's been married with 3 times. And he didn't get buried next to none of his wives. He got buried next to Marilyn Monroe. I'm like, dude, what the hell?
yeah. Oh man. Yeah,
Dude,
he was just
let's see, he paid $2 million. He paid $2 million to get buried next to her. Like, that's listen.
yeah. Sick.
Weird.
It's a sick world, man. That place, California.
Yeah, California is highly weird, man. That's what I call it. Highly weird.
Yeah. And now with all those, like cults and that shit that is coming out lately, with yeah, it's really disturbing, Yeah, I
Yeah.
would if I could. Hmm. Yeah, like what was the last thing that I read about? Oh yeah, you know, that was something we talked about in my group last night on Instagram that about Charlie Sheen, and yeah, it's just very this. I don't know if I want to talk about it, but I mean, I didn't had no idea that happened, because apparently there was this guy that this was in the 80s, that he kind of sexually abused this. He was like, almost a child back then. Corey Haim, him. Yeah. So, yeah,
He's a
he kind
teenager.
of revealed this late, kind of recently, I think.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, he been exposed that he was I think what was he 12 or 13 or some shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
he had said that happened, but it's a lot of because people they groom kids, man.
Yeah.
That's what they do, and it's sick, bro. Because
Yeah.
if you're not my age, I'm not looking at you in any kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I understand it.
Yeah. What do you think about this Michael Jackson, these accusations?
I mean, well, one, Michael Jackson has been gone over 10 years, and second, um, when that I forget the boy's name, but he lied on Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson, they settled for like a couple $1 million. They caught up with the boy years later, and he blew all the money. He was like living on the street and shit. So, but no, I
Oh,
never
really?
believed. Yeah, yep. They caught up
That,
with one of the boys, but it was his mom and dad made him lie. So
oh, oh, that was the one back in 93 or 4. What,
yeah, that was the
I
early
think.
'90s when that happened.
Yeah, the first trial. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
the allegations they got brought up again later um, with another boy, but come to find out his mom was behind that. So, but there was
Hmm.
no evidence. They never found any evidence. And plus, Macaulay Culkin came out and said that Michael never did any of that because he was at his house all the time. Now, like I said, um, parents get upset, but it's like, why would you let your kids stay at another grown man's house anyway?
Yeah. Yeah, that was really fucked up, man. I mean, that Australian guy, what was his name? Wade Robson. He was like, he came there to Neverland, was, yeah, the ranch with his mother and sister, and like his mother let him sleep in the same bed as Michael the very first night. I mean, his sister was there too, I believe, but come on, that was, crazy.
Yeah, but the same thing with R. Kelly, man. It's the same thing with R. Kelly. Why would you
Yeah.
leave? Why would you leave your kids with a grown man, that you don't even
Mm.
know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just so messed up. Um, Well, I'm a commercial laundry catering engineer. I have plenty of assisted living. What was that? What are you fighting off then?
Huh.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you?
but
I
yeah,
don't know. Y'all might have it already. Have you smelled that new YSL elixir?
no, is it good?
E- I smelled it at my Macy's. This shit is like 180. But I it's it's okay because they switched it up with the oud and I like how the lavender is blended, but I'm not buying it. It
Hmm.
was
Yeah.
it was just okay to me.
Hmm. YSL just can't seem to make a really good scent now, like for a long time. I mean, everything that tried by then was just too strong. I don't know if I liked anything that they put out the last 10 years or something. I don't know, at least the last 6, 7 years for sure.
I
Yeah.
just yeah, it was just okay. Like the oud is it's a westernized oud, of course. It's not like a Middle Eastern oud or nothing like that. It's just it's one of them scents that you just wear running errands or maybe
Mm,
a nice little bite to eat. It's nothing special. I wouldn't
yeah.
buy it. Like not especially at 180. I wouldn't buy it.
Mm. And since this is like a Valentine's stream, I gotta ask you: I mean, are you married or in a relationship or single,
I'm engaged.
engaged? Nice. So you're going out tonight?
Yeah, we had breakfast this morning, so we are going out later.
Oh,
I'm gonna we're gonna go out because I know Joey's doing something. He's doing like
yeah.
a some type of like speed shit. So when it'd be dark at like 7:05 here, so we'll go out around that time. Uh, I don't even know where we going. Like we didn't make reservations to go nowhere. Well, we'll like I told him like we'll go somewhere because like at our local mall, there's a lot of restaurants out there. So
Hmm, right. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, we have something like that here in Oslo. Yeah, this small. I mean, there. Oh yeah, sorry, no. Well, there are malls, but I mistook there because I have a word in my native language that means where mall means like a pier. So this is a pier where there are some restaurants and stuff. Yeah, in Oslo. It's like the best place. It's damn expensive, of course, but I think most people go there when it's like Valentine's and yeah, those
I mean,
that
because
can afford.
in my city, man, like you don't really have to do too much like reservations because like where I live, man, it ain't nothing special. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a
Mm,
big city. But there's a place called Black Rock that people like to go to.
mm,
Here I might go there because they cook the steaks on a rock and shit. It's a nice restaurant.
yeah, yeah, that's good. I mean, here you got like, I mean, at that place that I mentioned, you got some like famous like Jamie Oliver's restaurant. You know who Jamie Oliver is? He's like, this English chef, very famous. In the steakhouse, they have a steakhouse, and yeah, a lot of like American franchise, restaurant like Fridays. You have Fridays, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's big here.
Oh yeah. Fridays. Hell yeah.
Hmm. But all
I
is
like
very expensive. Yeah, Bilbo, come
TGI
on, man.
Fridays. I was be talking about TGI Fridays.
Oh yeah, yeah, TGI. That's right. Yeah, yeah, TGI. That's I once was there like with uh actually, both were cousins of mine, and we had just this one. He ordered some chicken wings, and we all have one beer, and like the price was come on way off, like incredible, as if we all had like I don't know burgers or something. And yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's a good place otherwise. The
yeah, I like
greens. Hmm. Blue Noir. Yeah, I like Blue Noir. Narciso Rodriguez.
I think I might and like 'cause I was thinking about that earlier, like what fragrance. I was thinking about wearing Oud Satin Mood. That's one of my favorite fragrances.
Hmm. I don't know if it's, but here in Norway, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can't find. I mean, in the stores, only online, of course. So that's the problem. We are kind of behind, unfortunately. Even though it is a rich country, but you know, people mostly buy like designer stuff. They
Yeah.
don't know that much. Only
But
women
that's
maybe they like the fancier stuff, of course. Yeah.
yeah, but I mean that's how it is anywhere. Like mainly, and especially in America. Here people mainly wear designers. People don't really know a lot about niche and the Middle
Mm,
Eastern houses, which, in my opinion, the Middle Eastern fragrances are the best. But designer fragrances is mainly what people wear. But like if you told them about like the Middle Eastern like Dolce and Gabbana Luminous Night or Mysterious Night, they probably wouldn't know about that because it's really exclusive to other parts of the country. But
mm,
you know how that like the 1 million golden oud, like a lot of people don't know about that because even though it's Paco Rabanne, it's not really exclusive to America. So
yeah. Mm, yeah. Also, I know that George Saharo said that the Black Rose will be like now only available in 100 ml in Europe, and that was that was
see, I wore,
weird.
I wore that this morning when we went out for breakfast. Um, so that was cool. But Black Rose is have you smelled it yet or?
No, not yet. I'm wondering should I get it, but probably yeah.
If you like a
Mm,
spicy rose, you'll like it.
yeah. Like that rosé, I bought it, but I was kind of surprised because I thought it would be sweeter, but it wasn't very sweet at all. I mean,
No,
it's still good. Yeah.
like citrine and rose. Like Black Rose is similar, like in the base. But to me, Black Rose is, and I love rose, man. But Black Rose is darker. It's
Mm,
dark.
yeah. Yeah. Like the name says. I mean, but is it like any sweeter than a rosé, or is it just smoky?
It's smoky. I mean, you get some sweetness, but
Mm,
he didn't make it. Like you could tell, like he didn't make it to be sweet.
mm,
Um, I like my sweet sense though, but there's not really a whole lot of sweet. Like mainly when I get rose fragrances, like I always tell people, like one of my favorite rose fragrances is actually by Armaf. It's called
mm,
Shades of Wood. And it's probably you're probably fine for like 20, 30, 35 bucks or some shit like that. But um it smells like roses in the attic. Like if you was in an attic full of roses, that's what it smells like.
mm.
I
Yeah.
love that smell.
That sounds nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, now I kind of can appreciate unusual smelling scents, but before I was very like simple, like just give me something either fresh or sweet, stuff like. But I still don't like that much those oud fragrances that have a lot of oud in it, or when it comes to leather, it depends. I can like some leather fragrances, but they cannot be also too strong, too leathery. Like there's got to be some kind of either sweetness or something. Like I don't know, something that makes it smell a little bit. Like for instance, the Second Soul. I
I
like
love,
that one.
yeah,
Mm,
that was a good one. That was real good.
yeah, it's just something. When I smell it, I was like immediately thought of like a guy like dressed in a leather jacket going out, and just gives you those vibes, like yeah, somebody that knows what's good with taste. Yeah,
Yeah, Second Soul was great.
yeah, I really liked it because I got a sample, of it, and yeah, I also got the other ones, the one from Ross, Evening Mystique, and Andreas of the Immortals. Yeah, so
You know
it
what's
was,
crazy? Hmm?
yeah.
But like what's crazy to me is Andrea, she won both times, bro. For me, her hers was my favorite twice because I'm
Mm,
a sucker for like coconut, um,
yeah, me too.
ziki. Like so
Yeah.
Second Soul was close, but the Immortals
Mm,
just again, man, I like gourmand sense anything with like rum and even if you tell me something has vanilla in it, I want to smell it. So I knew she was going. When I heard her, the notes, I'm like, damn, she's probably gonna win again, and she did for me.
yeah. Yeah. I really loved that. I didn't try that one, of course, the first one, Siren, but all the
Yeah.
Immortals, it's really also strong, long lasting. I mean, when I spray it on, holy shit, I cannot get rid of it. Not that I want to get rid of it, but really lasts for days. No
Um.
Bilbo.
Yeah, but I like Ross's. Like some people didn't really. They were like, oh, business over pleasure is like some people. Oh, I don't really like it. It's kind of boring. But for me, it's a good office scent. Like I like wearing that to the office. I like the iris in it.
Which one did you say?
Business over pleasure. His first one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I must be honest, I didn't really like Evening Mystique that much. Didn't do anything for me.
yeah, I do.
Sorry, Ross. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even Mystique too. Like that's another one. Like that's an office scent for me. I wear it to the office.
Mm.
I don't really like when I'm going out. I don't really wear it. I like wearing it when I'm at work. Like it's one of them scents. But the quality is there.
And you can see probably the Ross did have quite a lot, input there because Claude Deer made that one right, also, I believe.
Yeah,
And that doesn't really smell like something Claude usually does, I think, I would say anyway. Not from what I tried before. So you can see, Ross really did kind of, tell him what he wanted to do and yeah, what he wanted it to smell like. And yeah, because some of these influencers they like to brag, oh, I have this, I made this, but they didn't really do anything. Almost, they just said, all right, I want some maybe rose or some leather or whatever. But that's pretty much everything they do. They just kind of tell them I wanted to like the basic stuff.
yeah,
So the perfumer does everything, of course, everything else.
yeah. Like,
But
and I
yeah,
always, if I did a fragrance, it would probably be um different, but maybe a little similar to Dark Orchid or whatever um a Black Orchid. I like Dark Orchid too. It's very similar, but uh
Dark Force.
Dark
That's a
Orchid is
cool name. Yeah.
it's the our room. It's basically they basically took the time for a Black Orchid and they just bumped up the quality so it is better. But
Mm,
if I had my own fragrance out, like I already know what I would want to do with it. It'd be like a dark chocolate, boozy, patchouli type of smelling fragrance. Like that's what I would
mm.
do. Like something dark. Like it would have to smell like chocolate and rum because I like the smell of rum. So rum would definitely be a part of a fragrance if I did one. I gotta put rum in it.
Yeah, I like Chrome. I know that one of my favorites, Triumph of Bacchus, it has rum in it.
Not the
You,
Bacchus is
yeah,
great. Have you
Oh
smelled the
yeah,
extra?
yeah. I don't know really. This I don't think so. This is probably a parfum version that I got. I'm not sure.
They have an extract, but it's kind of redundant. It's kind of like I don't like I would tell people you don't really need it because especially if you have tried the Bacchus and it's been like masquerading, sitting, you don't really need it. Um,
Mhm.
it's like it's just like for me for like red tobacco, like the intense version. I like the original best. You know.
Getting a little cold. I'm gonna actually put on my tracksuit on. Ugh, Nike. All right. Yeah, that one is really gorgeous. I mean, but it's very kind of special. You cannot wear it just anywhere. I think Triumph of Bacchus, it's not
Yeah.
a clubbing scent or anything.
Oh
It's
no.
just
Oh
yes,
no. And you can wear it to the club. Like I say, you could wear it to a bar if you were going
yeah,
to a bar, if you were going to like a lounge, yeah, but not
or
like a club.
restaurant. Yeah,
Yeah, or restaurant. But trying to Bacchus, it's similar to red tobacco, but red tobacco is still my favorite. I love red tobacco, bro. I just the intense version. It's not really intense, like Ross was saying. It's not
mm,
really intense. It's I would tell people like you don't like really need that. See, I like super powerhouse fragrances. Um, but trying to Bacchus is like red tobacco, but it's cleaner. It's a cleaner scent.
yeah, yeah. Red tobacco. I have tried that one. I mean, I first heard of Mancera like I don't know 2 3 years ago, not before that. I just kind of really started getting into fragrance like 2020, but it was a slow process. So it wasn't until I started going to these channels like Smellies was the first one, and that was June 22. So I started discovering all these kind of, houses like holy shit, are there so many houses that I didn't know of? Oh
Yeah,
man, I really felt like an, an amateur,
like Miss Sarah Montage, like the same company. Um,
Yeah.
and that's another house that I like. I like Montage. Like I like the instant coffee and like that's probably
Mm.
like that one and Honey Oud and I like scents like that. But Swiss Arabian, they cloned Honey Oud and I actually like the Swiss Arabian better. I
Mm.
like it better, man.
Swiss Arabian. Yeah. I know that. And I've not tried. Have you tried a Tower? The Tower company. It's a Swiss company. That's why I remember it now that you said Swiss Arabia.
Yeah. Swiss Arabian is like they just everything that they put out is just beast. Everything.
This one, maybe you'd say Tor, whatever. Hello, Paul. Nice to see you again. Shaghaf Ud Azrak. That's a really Arab name, very Middle Eastern. Yeah, I mean, I got just a second, gotta show it. That was a really good, cheap buy for me. So, it's another, of course, Aventus clone. So, which
Yeah.
one this is. Yeah,
Not only
not,
intense.
yeah, Afnan Supremacy.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking black currant like that. Cause
Yeah.
I got that's a lot of. I like it though.
Yeah, me too. It is strong. It's not like for everyday use, but more like for clubbing. Yeah, like going out and yeah, that's how I imagine it. For mingling, blue bottles. Yeah, that's what a rich Mitch likes. He has a lot of those blue bottles. Their
I would tell
fragrances
you this
are nuclear.
is wild. I would say they have an elixir coming out too. So I'm
Hmm.
waiting on the elixir.
Right. Yeah, I mean, because that Creed like is so expensive. So I think it's great that these companies like Afnan and Armaf have made stuff that smells exactly the same, basically, but for so much less money. And I don't get people who are like, oh no, dude, like they're very like, oh, like the high judges, whatever you call it, and they are like really down on those clone companies. And I'm like, who cares? I don't give a shit what you think. I'd rather buy something for like, I don't know what this cost, maybe
40
50,
bucks.
60, $50
Uh,
maybe, right? Rather than something that costs like 300, $400. Are you crazy? Come on. And it smells the same, more or less. Yeah.
it does. It really does. But like this is what I tell people honestly. It's and people would disagree, but it's the truth. Creed, their fragrances are watered down now. So a lot of
Yeah.
and it's people that made videos about it. Like I'm not the only one. Like it's trash. Creed is trash. Creed lost their
Yeah.
touch. They lost it.
Yeah. True. I mean, I went. Now they got it. Before they didn't have it here, but now in this biggest store, they finally got it. And then I go one day to try it. And everyone smells the same. It almost smells nothing. I'm like, what the hell? you know, it
Yeah,
was so
it's
crazy. Yeah.
trash.
Trash. Like, I'm like, what? This is Creed. Come on. No way, man. So yeah, that's the problem. And you got these batches and shit. One batch smells better than the other. Oh man, like that
Yeah.
house is like they are really kind of, how do you call it? Not a very you know honest or fair house. Yeah.
I mean, but if you have to get online and try to find a 2015 or 2016 bottle, you shouldn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because you're going to pay more for an older bottle.
Pauls asks, which elixir are you talking about? Montrese.
The Swiss Arabian, they have an elixir
Oh.
coming out. Like it's already out, but it's not out in America. So like in Dubai and all that, like they have a not my a seller that I've been buying from for years on eBay. Like once he gets it in, he's gonna send it to me. But I'm waiting on that. I can't wait to see what
Hmm.
that smells like.
Yeah. Creed Museum re-release. It's great. Huh. I think the only one that I kind of liked of those that I tried then was Santal. Yeah, Santal. Probably it was. But again, I didn't think it was that good, but just better than the others because the others were, nothing. Like I couldn't smell anything almost. Like it was crazy. They have no character at all because of that. As you said, watering down. Yeah.
Yeah, man, they watered it down, man. So not only intense, it's beast mode. Um, so was the Armaf, Club Dina We Intense,
Hmm.
EDP. They have a limited edition, and then they have a parfum and all. I get all those. Like I've had, but I tell people like the limited edition. I would just go with the EDP because same scent, bigger bottle. So I always tell people to go with the EDP.
Hmm. Yoshi got a compliment. Good for you, Yoshi. I tried that one, and also that didn't smell much to me back then yeah. Oh, Josh, come on, you wanna hop on too, buddy? Hey,
What's up, Josh?
welcome.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he did. Last night he had Instagram live with Jared Miller. Yeah, that was
yeah,
cool.
Josh is cool, man.
Yeah, Josh is great. Gucci guilty elixir. Oh, holy! They have an elixir now.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah,
yeah.
Gucci guilty elixir. Yeah, I like that. I like that one. It's cool.
Yeah, I have Gucci Guilty Eau de Parfum. I blind bought it, but it's just too sweet. Find it just. Otherwise, it would be good, but that rose, too sweet. Yeah,
Gucci has
have some.
always been. I think you've
Yeah,
been kind of
yeah.
wrong.
I like Prada. I mean, like most of Prada fragrances, I think are good and they are not expensive. Like Le Homme, of course, the classic. Then you got that leathery L'Homme, in the black bottle, and then
Yeah.
the Luna Rossa line. Yeah, it's alright. It's nothing special, but pretty good. Yeah, for a designer, fragrance. Yeah, definitely. Tell me, people, what are your favorite Prada? Come on, give me your favorite Pradas.
My favorite product, like mine, is actually Prada Black. I like Prada Black. I like Prada Intense. Um, so those
Hmm,
are those are some. I like their darker scents, but I do like Carbon. Prada Carbon because it's a smoother version of Sauvage. So I love Carbon.
hmm. That's one I don't think I've heard of before. I mean, Prada. I think also Dolce Gabbana makes some nice ones. However, I think they have a
Yeah.
problem with like longevity, and projection and all that. Like the one, you
Get
know.
the if you get the Middle Eastern versions, like I was telling you, Luminous Night, Mysterious Night, Royal Night, those last a long time. It's the Dolce and Gabbana, like the ones in the States, those don't last as long, but when they do the other ones, they last.
Hmm. Yeah,
Those are
there.
better.
I know there. There, I saw that one with the Arabic lettering. Yeah, that the one. What's it called? Uh, by Dolce Gabbana. It is like the Middle Eastern, yeah, version.
Yeah, they have
Hey, Louis.
what's up, Lewis? Yeah, they have three Middle Eastern versions. Like the Paco Rabanne I was talking about, like um the golden oud is a exclusive Middle Eastern. And so is the Royal. But Royal was like it was alright. It didn't blow my
Hmm.
mind, it was alright.
Yeah, I need to check out some more. I mean, I did try quite many, but sometimes you are in a place that's kind of moist or there's a lot of humidity, so that changes, the whole like molecules and of the scent, So one should never buy at these or try at such places, I think. Yeah. Oh, here's our buddy M or AM. Hey, good evening to you, sir. So dropped the link if anybody should want to come in, hop on. I mean, so there you have it. 18 people online. That's great. Haven't had that many for a while. Yeah,
Listen, know, 18 people is better than 1,000 people when they're all full of shit.
yeah.
So
And like, you got sometimes a chat like 700 people, but there are like 60 likes, that says a lot. Or,
yeah, yeah, it says a whole lot, man. That says a
yeah,
whole lot. No,
or maybe 100 people chatting only. Yeah,
yeah, because and a lot of those people, they're just trying to, see your channel fall. When you have a
yeah,
lot of people like that, a lot of those people, they're fake anyway. They're really just there to see some drama. They're not really there for you. They just want to see some drama.
yeah, of course. Yeah, I've seen that. I mean, people ask questions like you can see right away they just want to stir up shit. Yeah, I don't really fall for that. Josh and Yosh. So come on, Josh, hop on a little bit. Or
Hey yo,
Willis.
Josh. I know
Yeah.
Josh listening. Hey, man, look, I had an idea for a movie, Josh, and I was gonna call it Attack of the Killer Beards, bro.
Yeah, I actually think you should lose that hat, Josh. You look a lot better without the hat. Well, fair enough. I get it. You like that's your image. That's a part of your image.
Yeah.
Jimbo, he has the best followers. Yeah, you talking about me? Talking to me? Yeah, I mean, I do. I have really good people following me, really like people who really like me. That's the most important thing. I don't care if they are like 20 or 200 or 500, whatever the number, 1,000. What matters is that they watch me because they really want to watch me. They like watching me. So, and listening to me, of course. On fire. Bye then, Stank. See you. I would like to know who he is because he obviously has based his nickname on this gentleman. I think probably. Or Quell. Pilsner, I know that's a beer, kind of a beer. Czech beer, I think. Comes from a name of a Czech town called Pilsen. Yeah. They have really good, great beer in Czech Republic. No way, Bilbo. Keep your dirty fantasies to yourself. Yeah, we got a lot of snow here. Yeah, all the time. First you get snow, then it's ice, then snow again. Yeah, sucks to live up north. Well, everything has its ups and downs. I don't like where I come from. It's like spring now already. That's not really natural, like in Bosnia or Croatia, Serbia.
Yeah.
Halifax. Hmm. Oh man, Curly Fragan. I saw her. Oh man, in this ad somewhere. I was like, come on in the internet. Like she has gotten far, man.
Mm, mm,
Like she lives in Dubai now, of course. Yeah,
that's crazy.
but as Ross says, more power to her. I mean, she's not my type of reviewer, but obviously enough guys like her. I can imagine why, and some girls also.
Yeah, you already know why. You know.
Yeah, that's just not something that I don't like such influencers who use like their looks and sexuality. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's their choice. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
because
I can say.
it's the same. I mean, if you can't break down the fragrance, if you don't know what you're talking about, if you just rambling on and I can't watch you. I can't do it.
Yeah, some people like you watch like Star Wars and holy crap, come on, get to it already. They start talking about this totally immaterial thing. Like, look at this bottle, this box. It says this on the bottom. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with the fragrance itself? Come on. And then somebody talks about the house. Before they did these kind of scents, I didn't like it then, but now they, so boring, man.
Yeah,
Thank you. Bill.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, yeah. When
Mm.
she started saying that, she didn't always say that. Curly fragrance, Michelle. When she started saying, hey, "Get your balls in a good position," I was like, "No way, man! I'm not watching her anymore." With that accent, get your balls in a good position. I'm not good at doing her impressions of her.
Huh. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, if you don't make sense, I can't.
Yeah, I mean, at least like Curly's sense is a little, different. I mean, yeah, she may use her looks as well to an extent, but it's not like she doesn't talk dirty or anything. Yeah, my friend from Serbia, he really likes her, Dushan.
Mm.
And greetings to Dushan, even though he's not here now. But yeah, Yoshi, what does you say, Yoshi? I keep saying was in a catchphrase. I'm a boring guy. I don't have a catchphrase. I follow online frag content. I only follow a few Ross, Dan, Ashton, Sebastian, and that is it. Boss is also there, but he is more general. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Sebastian. I mean, yeah. He knows his fragrances, of course. He's good at it, and he doesn't really talk too much. Like, I mean, he doesn't talk too much about immaterial stuff. Anyway, I don't. I used to watch Ashton, but not anymore. I think he just started. I don't know. I don't know. I think he likes to joke a little too much, and he's not really funny. Jen sense. You too, Louis. Oh no, come on. Puberty started later. Yeah, it is actually, but not for reasons you think. I had this kind of, yeah, late growth, yeah, late growth. I was like, when I was 16, I was really small, like tiny. Then I suddenly just started growing like, like 7 inches or something in 1 year. Crazy. Put your balls in a good position. Well, all Eastern European or Slavic and we accent sounds similar. So yeah, I can do a Russian accent pretty well, or Polish. Hmm.
Hello, governor. Yeah.
I only watch Friends Apprentice to Come on, Yoshi, don't be me. I stopped watching all that. Yeah. Ashton, why does everybody say they watch Ashton? Come on, people, get a grip. Gerard George. Yeah, he's a nice.
Ashton. I used to watch Jen Sense like years ago, but then he just started acting weird. He doing this little corny shit. So I stopped
Yeah,
watching
that's
him, you know.
same here. I was saying, yeah, he was like trying out to be funny, amusing, and he really fails at it big time.
Same thing with Jeremy, he started doing, you know, the cocaine. He started acting
Yeah,
weird, so I can't. But I never really watched them in the first place. I can never really get into them. But then, people start like doing videos about him, and I'm like, that's how he be acting now. Like, so it just seemed like a lot of them they weird, man. I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, he's too much. First, of course, he's the first fragrance guy that I watched on YouTube because he was always, he's the biggest one, of course. I mean, most subs and all. So, at first I did follow his advice, even, and I wasn't always happy about that. So then I found out later, no, this guy isn't really an expert. He's just, he's a figure, like he's a
Yeah,
model almost.
yeah. He doesn't really he doesn't do it for the same reasons that like Ross does it, and the same reasons for a lot of other reviewers. Like he does it just because is he wants views. He doesn't really care about if you listen to the way he talk, he doesn't really care about fragrances, man. That's why he acts the way he acts. It's
Mm.
it's just something to do.
Yeah, it's just something like a niche. I mean, I'm saying niche, but yeah, it is a niche for him, like just to become famous. What he
Yeah, that's
did.
all. He's using it to be
Mm.
famous, man. But
Yeah,
me personally, I'm never gonna call a YouTuber famous. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
That's kind of giving them too much credit, definitely.
right?
Like
Like,
because everybody can upload videos, and then if
yeah,
he's good enough, he gets enough followers, and so it's not the same like making a movie, like
it's not.
or a
It's
music
not.
record, or you know,
Yeah. I mean,
it's much harder to succeed there. So
yeah, exactly. Anybody can get on the camera and make a video and spin around and do little dance moves. That's
yeah, like his turn, and then hello guys. Yeah,
yeah, man.
Jeremy is totally, yeah, he's gone. Oh man, I mean, did you see that clip where he comes in with this pizza box and then he says, "This is my new favorite smell scent."
Yeah,
Oh
he's
man,
he's he's off his rocker, man. He's
totally, and
off.
has been for a while actually. So
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it's just like Jen Sense. Like I'm like, damn, are you dipping and dabbling in the
mm,
cocaine? Because he's people have made videos about him kicking his feet up and doing, and he's doing little
yeah,
spin moves and
and all what's with always he makes these faces
yeah,
like
those little that's that cocaine, man. That's
yeah, like come on,
something.
man. Yeah, I mean, you're just a YouTuber. You talk about fragrances. You're not some kind of entertainer, in Vegas or something. Come on, Jeremy Fragrance. I'm thinking of it, but the problem is, first of all, I don't look at all like Jeremy. He's also a lot slimmer and stuff, and taller and everything. But the second thing, his accent is a little hard for me to get. That kind of German. And yeah, so but it will be fun. Maybe if I could find someone that looks more like him, maybe someone here from Norway. Then I could just write, or direct a video with him, like, yeah, doing a Jeremy impression. I liked, RxL when he did that, when he kind of talked about Ashton. Did you see that? Like, first he did a spoof or, parody, like, I'm Jen Sins, I am non-threatening and relatable. And he's like, that was so funny. Enjoy my quirky sense of humor. Oh, I laughed so hard, man. RxL can be really entertaining.
RXL, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
But no, he does the videos that a lot of people want to do, but they won't do because they're too scared to do.
Mm. To eat boiled
RXL
eggs.
he doesn't care.
Yeah, Jimbo and Yoshi. I love them. I agree. RXL, yeah, on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
RX.
he is very honest, of course. When you see him like do a review of fragrance, you know that's all him. You know that nobody paid him or anything to say something good, right?
Yeah,
But
and if it's trash, he'll tell you it's trash. He doesn't care what
yeah,
the brand is. He doesn't care who made it. He doesn't care if it's trash. It's trash.
yeah, he doesn't spare the ammo. You know,
Like I tell people all the time in Joe Extreme, do you want me to lie or tell the truth?
yeah, exactly. Sometimes people want you to lie, but like don't don't make anybody, don't let anybody know that you're lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of
That's just insane. Like, you know, you want me to lie?
mm,
You want me to tell the truth? You know?
yeah. There's a lot of people, that first say, "Yeah, I can handle the truth. Tell me what you think." Then when you say what you think it's not good, they can't, handle it. They just, "Oh, I wish you had lied."
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Joe Anthony, and he was like, I said, you want me to lie and tell the truth? And he's like, lie, and I just thought that was funny. He's funny
Yeah,
too. Joe Anthony's hilarious, man.
yeah. I haven't watched so much of his stuff. I really, yeah,
I like honest people, man. So even you, man. So you're honest. So that's what I like. I don't like people that's bullshitting and faking and doing this shit for the
yeah,
camera. I like people to be honest.
yeah. Honesty is very important to me, and yeah, also, yeah. But I see there's a lot. That's why I get pissed off at those, reviewers and influencers who, I mean, you can see they have been paid to talk, well about some kind of, fragrance or, and, but they will never admit it, of course. They are. And when they get outed, it's like, oh, poor me, they like play the victims and stuff. I hate that.
Yeah, they love playing the victim.
Yeah, and always say, "Oh, I'm quitting. I'm never gonna do any more." That's what Jeremy also said. Remember in 2019, I think that he's quitting YouTube. Like only a few days later, another video of his comes. Well, that was quick. Bangladesh. I don't know. Yeah, those people are interesting. There's one woman from Bangladesh who plays the bass. Oh man, she's incredible. She shreds it. Incredible. Yeah, her name is Mohini Day. Lois and Kay need to make some more videos. Yeah, I agree. There. You are really great. You know, duo. Let's say Louis and Kay. I really love them making like streaming together. I was also a guest on last year's Valentine's before they had a stream just before Valentine's. Yeah, so that was a nice one. When Joy talks smack, hang on, who was Joy again? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Joy. I mean, I don't think I was there. Probably maybe
Joe,
that was before
I've never
I
heard of
joined.
Joe. I've never heard of Joe Yamin talking smack. That's crazy. But I like him too. He's an honest reviewer too.
Gonna try to find out what she looks like. Maybe I've seen her. I mean, I've heard the name before, but Joy, I mean, Fragrantica. Or let's see. I mean, oh, sorry, that's is it a guy actually? It's not a girl. Sorry, because when you hear the name Joy, you assume it's a woman, right? Hmm. Interesting. It is a woman. That's the guy from Bangladesh, right? All right. It's a male. Yeah, I get it now. She. That's. But when you hear the name Joy, in USA, it's usually a female name, right? So yeah, I know there's this woman who she's like a boxing reporter, Joy Phelps, I think her name was. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you don't want to, like some people are too nice when they give reviews, and some are too harsh. So I try not to be either of those, but I maybe am a little too nice, too kind in the end. I think more on that side than on the very critical side. Put which video you mean? I'm sorry. I don't want to play anybody else's video. I mean, people might get upset. People from Fracom.
Yeah.
Just need to go drink some water. I'll be back.
Mm, mm, mm.
Right. I got the hiccups. Or not the hiccups, but anyway. Jimbo, you must be nice, alright. Excuse me, that's right, what Mitch says. He hydrates a lot. Yeah. Um, when is that show? What's it called in Milan? This fragrance show. Does anybody know? I forgot the name.
A fragrance
It's
show.
yeah, it's like X or something. The name I think.
Mm, mm.
I'm still here. How do you like any of Roja's fragrances? I only own the cologne, parfum cologne versions because those are the cheapest ones. Yeah. Yeah, we did that more than once, Dennis. All right, Jimbo. Good night to you,
Good night,
mate.
Jimmy.
Jimbo. Yeah, yeah. The one like Al Pacino does. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Dennis, look after yourself, Mr. Smelly. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna also turn off now soon because I'm getting tired. I don't think there's so much else, much more to talk about now.
Yeah.
One
Well,
hour 40.
I'll be
Hmm?
back, man. We go live. So
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
yeah, gotta support
Yeah.
her.
Hmm. Well, I think we'll end it there, people, and I wish you all a nice rest of the Valentine's evening or day, whatever it is, where you are. And yeah,
So, all right, Boz. I'll catch you later, man.
hmm, right. See you soon, my man.
All right, bro.
All right. I believe Margie was there also. She changed colors like traffic light. And just remember, if you are not in love, doesn't mean that you must be miserable. You can be happy still. All right. Bye. Good night.